Cody's, you know, a lot more than a partner. I mean, he's really one of my best friends.
There's not many things on this planet that I find more enjoyable than riding my horse in downtown Seattle when we're both having a good day.
Just like all the horses, they have a great personality, and we bond with them real closely. And he takes care of me, and I take care of him, and we have a real good partnership that way.
The bottom line is we train our horses every day.
The things we do here in the arena are meant to represent things we have to do out on the street.
One of the things I like about working with a horse is that once they understand that you are their best friend, they tend to want to work for you.
Working on the horse, it really makes police work easy. We just park ourselves in a busy part of the downtown, and anybody that's looking for the police officer is going to find us, and they're going to come up and talk to us. And if we can help them to the best of our ability, it's a pleasure to do.
We're out to do police work, and we're high visibility, and we handle a lot of street crimes, but PR just comes naturally.
A lot of people are afraid of the police. The police often represent a negative force, but with the horse, it's like a mediation. It's something that brings you in. It's a conversation starter. And once you started talking to the police and they answer questions about the horses, you just feel even more comfortable and more welcome. I mean, I could stay here all day and do this.
Horses can do things and move people in groups where no amount of officers can do it, or it takes a huge amount of officers in a line to do it, and it gives a softer approach.
We can actually move into the crowds and split them up rather than having to use the bicycle police to push in. Then you're worried about injuries or, you know, pepper spray, stuff like that.
We had 10 bikes coming up on a large crowd in an intersection, and the crowd actually turned and was ready to approach officers. They were not backing down at all. But what was great was we had the mounted unit on scene, and the crowd immediately began to disperse. We actually had people running just at the sight of the horses, which is exactly the kind of reaction that we hope for, that we don't actually have to get into a confrontation with them, that just our simple presence is enough to deter them.
Every year, like for the Torchlight, for 15 years, I've been sitting on the 4th pike. I feel safe because I know that they're sitting there, and if something happens, they can move quick.
Not only do you have the positive aspect of actually getting to ride these magnificent animals and work with them every day, but you have the satisfaction of knowing that when you are in an area, that you're having a positive impact on that area as well.
If I'm standing at 3rd and Pine, which is a notorious hotspot for all kinds of illegal activity, from drug dealing to prostitution to gang activity, if I stand there, that activity disappears. The bad guy, he probably knows that if he wanted to, he could outrun me, but they can't outrun the radio.
The mere presence alone accomplishes the job of security and safety and rendering assistance to the public. I just see it as a win-win situation for everybody.
I'm praising the mounted horses and the police officers that serve and protect and keep us safe. And it's important that we support our police department for all the good they do.
The guys that we have riding right now are fantastic, and they know what they're doing, and they do it better than at any time in my 30-year career.
To disband the Mounted Patrol Unit, to eliminate it from the department and the city, I think it would be a tragic loss. It's a completely different aspect of police work, but I think it's a very important aspect, and it accomplishes a tremendous amount of good in behalf of the city and the police department.
These are terrific partners. They come to work every day and provide you 1,300 pounds of heart and muscle, and they just make our job so much easier.